Once again, it's time to talk about the paranormal. It's time to get spoopy. I want to care about this show. I want to like this show. This is a series that on the surface looks great. I'm loving the times and the moments where the show takes itself seriously and tries to deliver this potentially fascinating supernatural tale. And, maybe at some point this show will pivot and give me a reason to give a damn, but so far it's just giving me flashbacks, major flashbacks, to a show called Chaos Head. Now, you might know Chaos Head, either by watching it or by playing the visual novel that it's based off of, but I'll be polite about it and just say that I wasn't a fan. It did many things that I did not enjoy as a watcher, and for the most part, it was not an exciting experience. And I should have known. I should have known that Occultic 9 had the potential to be the same, but I was blinded because of my love for Steins Gate, another series based off a Nitro Plus game that shares the same universe. I thought, well, despite being published by the same company and taking place in the same universe, Steins Gate and Chaos Head had different writers. But since Occultic 9 was written by the same person that did Skynes, then maybe it had a chance to be amazing. And admittedly, it still might. This is only a first reaction. The show still has a lot to go, but right now, at this moment, I don't see it. I would love to take this clip of me here, right here, and play it at the beginning of a future review for this series, and then say, oh, how wrong I was. But I don't know if that's gonna happen. I suppose I should talk quickly about what this show is about then, eh? You're probably tainted by my thoughts and opinion on it, but hey, you might disagree, so let's have at it. Occultic 9 is, well, in a very obvious way, about 9 people thrown together in a plot concerning the occult. Murders happen, mystical predictions occur, ghosts watch over them, and voices communicate through a void of mystery. Our lead character, Yuta, runs a paranormal digest blog on the internet. Currently, not because he is the biggest fan of the occult, but because running these kinds of blogs are a good way of making advertising money. Gotta post that clickbait, son! Through the people he already knows and the people he meets for his blog, he becomes entangled in an investigation of a murder. A murder with many suspects and many paranormal consequences. And I'm sure this is very interesting and spoopy and all, but really, every other scene I can't pay too much attention to because I am utterly distracted by Ryoka's tits. Look at them! I keep expecting her to just go, ta-da, and reveal that she's been hiding soccer balls under her shirt because, damn! Social niceties dictate that it's rude to stare, but there are limits to everything, and these kahunas break all sorts of laws. Starting with physics. I know, big-titted women in anime, nothing new. I understand the appeal of breasts, and busty fan service has become commonplace nowadays. But when you are trying to have a serious discussion on the supernatural and the occult, to have this giant-ass elephant in the room is a distraction. Especially when no one seems to acknowledge that this is at all strange. Like that! That should be an entire episode, right there. What the hell is possessing her chest? Because there is no way that this is normal. When a character in your semi-serious story has bigger and more outrageous tits than the women in Keijo, you know you have a problem. Okay. I just need to get that out of my system. But really, it's kind of a symptom of a greater problem. I talked about fan service in my Keijo video, about how some fan service exists because the creators are not confident in their product. And because they are not confident, we get these seemingly purposeless fan service elements because without them, they would believe that no one would watch their show. And this is the kind of fan service I hate because every single scene this character is in, I'm not paying attention. And it's not just because dem titties. It's more so because a part of my brain is trying to rationalize why the hell they are there. What is their purpose? There has to be some kind of logical reason, I would hope, as to why this is in the show. To have something so obviously out of the ordinary occurring, what's the rationale? It's driving me mental because I doubt a satisfying answer exists. Does the show have a chance to be good? Yes. Can it change my mind? Yes. Is it doing so right now? No. But it has enormous potential, which is why I'm frustrated. So, in a couple of months from now, when this show ends, I see myself in one of two camps. Either I'm relieved that the show actually started to get interesting because its supernatural plot has a lot to like in there, and I want to love it. Or I am going to be in the camp of not really caring because the next number of episodes will continue to frustrate me and turn me off the show. So is Occultic 9 worth watching? Not yet, but I really still want to hope that it will be. Alright, so, at the time of this video, Occultic 9 has been licensed by Aniplex of America, and I assume at some point in the future we'll be getting a home video release from them, as expensive as it will be. Until that time, the series is available to watch in sub over on Crunchyroll. Premium free trial, a link in the description as per usual. So, what did you guys think? Let me know down in the comments. I suppose no spoilers too, though if you just want to tell me whether or not it gets better or worse, feel free, just don't give me details. Or, you know, tell me months after this video goes up. Don't do that, because that won't help none. Thank you for joining me on this first reaction. If you like this sort of thing, hit the like button to let me know. And if you have a suggestion for what you think I should talk about next, let me know down in the comments, though chances are I am doing it anyway. And until next time, ladies, gentlemen, and others, stay frosty.